Welcome back to Fallout 3. We are here at the Citadel. I did a lot of talking with the individuals here last time. Yeah, it's kind of loud, isn't it? We found out some really good lore too about like the origins of the Brotherhood of Steel from one of the terminals down here. Learned about like the Maxon family, which I thought was pretty neat too. I remember 76 gave quite a bit of lore, but yeah, this Maxon archive terminal gave quite a bit that was really interesting to read.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
I was wondering, I was wanting to chat with all these people because I was wondering if some of them were going to give maybe a side quest. We picked up... The only quest I really have right now is we have to talk to Scribe Rothschild for information about Vault 87, and I think that's going to point us into the direction of getting the Gek, because when I was reading, well, which terminal was it? The Vault Tech terminal here. When you looked at 87, an equipment issuance. Here it is right here. The non-standard equipment that this vault got was 1 Gek. So this is definitely one of the areas that we're going to be going to. Hey, Devillian, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. It's been kind of a back-to-work type of a day, and just trying to get back into a routine after the holidays. It's kind of a weird week just because we get we get like a day off with New Year's, this like kind of in the middle of the week, but aside from that, I'm trying to just get back into normal grind of things. So hopefully you're having a good day as well. All right, so I'm gonna go find Scribe Rothschild so we can figure out what we need to do for Vault 87. I think that's where I'm gonna be planning to go next. I believe that's gonna be over here in the laboratory. I'm hoping, I tried last time when I was here to talk to as many folks as I could. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything, like a side quest somewhere. What the hell is this thing? Is this Liberty Prime? Or whatever they call it, and I'm trying to remember what it's called in Fallout 4, but I remember in Fallout 4, we had to help restore Liberty Prime, I think it was. Hey, Ascended Dragon, how you doing? Good to see you. So, I need to just kind of... I know this is probably going to be a little boring at first, just because I want to go and find all the named NPCs and just talk with them. And see if there's any bits of the story or anything that kind of comes out with it. But I gotta get my bearings straight. Let's see, this goes to the solar. That's the A-ring. I didn't realize you can... Oh yeah, you can get to here. My Monday's going pretty well. Just kind of getting back into the swing of things after the Christmas holiday and stuff. Elder Lions is right there. But otherwise pretty good. So Garza's here. Let's see if they have anything new to say.
I need to collect my wits and figure out what to do next.
They don't. There's a lab terminal here, though. Okay, looks like we got something new to be able to talk about here. AVF problem. It's pretty mental. Can't believe it's already new. I know, man. It is. It's crazy to think it's already 2025. Like, this year went by so fast. Ballistic Nut. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. Hey Marcus, how you doing? Recent experiments with the accelerated vector fusion. I've never heard of that before in any of the other games, but it's not gone according to plan. All scribes assigned to the lab should check with the scribe Rothschild on a daily basis and obtain any modified technical parameters as needed. Accelerated vector fusion. Oh. Let's see, leaky hydraulics. Let's see what this says. It has come to our attention that several scribes have slipped on hydraulic fluid near the eastern end of the robot lift. Until the offending pipes can be mended. That's a weird way of saying that. Until the broken pipes, until they can be fixed, please use caution in that area. Enclave, Tactical, Battle. Yeah, all the rest of these we've read. These were the 2 new ones that were here. Yeah, this year went by fast. And not only did it go by like super fast, because like it seemed like oh, this is a new person, Star Paladin Cross.
Hail to you. By the traction of hospitality and on the word of Elder Lions,
You know, when
I
did the
welcome you
TV
to the
series come
Citadel.
out? It came out like in
I am
what,
Star
February?
Paladin Cross, keeper of the
March
arm,
time frame?
and seneschal to Elder Lions. And I am honored to say,
And
I
that's
was
when I
acquainted
really
with your
started getting
father.
into these
Now,
games.
what may I do to help you?
I think it was like earlier in the year. I want to say maybe it was. Gosh, I'm trying to remember now. I think it was like January, February time frame that that the TV series came out, and that's when I really got into Fallout. I'd never really played it before. Hey, Heartbroken, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, by the way. Marcus, you're gonna be 32 next year. Oh, awesome, man. Let's see here. So Star Paladin Cross knows our father
I did, and you as well.
and knew me.
Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the 2 of you to Megaton. He was a noble man. I was saddened to hear of his passing. But from what I've heard, he died with honor. He died for you. I only pray that my own death has such meaning.
Let's see. You said you can't find the dad in this game, and you keep getting stuck at DC. Depending on the quest line that you're at, if I remember right, so when you leave Megaton, I want to say it points you kind of in the direction of Galaxy News Radio, which is going to be in DC. And I will tell you that I struggled initially to find that location, and found out that you had to travel through the metro in order to get to the Galaxy News Radio. Once you go there, then it kind of points you on the track. So if you haven't been to Galaxy News Radio yet, which is in the DC area, that's generally where you're going to have to go. He died as he lived, a selfish ass. No. I loved him so much. Remember, this is a good playthrough for me.
And so our deeds are carried on through our sons and our daughters. Continue to remember him fondly. Continue to tell his
And
story.
Heartbroken also,
and
just
to do his work.
FYI, I'm a
Through
little bit
you,
further than you.
He shall carry on.
So if you don't want
But now
spoilers,
I
I'm
must
just
ask you
advising
a
you
difficult
about
question, if I have your leave to do so.
that. Okay. By all means, ask, lady.
I escorted your father across the wastes. It was the best I could contribute to his efforts to restore fresh water to the people. I would like the honor of escorting you in your journey to complete his work.
Do I know what Big Town is? Yep. Big Town is an area. How should I explain it? Excuse me. It's got, it has some interesting characters there you'll meet. They're kind of a bit younger. Young adults, I guess you would say. And you pick up a series of, Mungos. Yeah. The young adults. You pick up a couple side quests while you're there, but you'll learn about like the individuals that are there, and later on in the game it'll kind of make sense like why they are there if you end up going to the other location that's kind of affiliated with it. But coming out of Megaton and kind of like exploring around that area, that's kind of a natural place to be able to go just because it's so close by, you know. See, what about the Enclave?
As a Star Paladin, I answer only to Elder Lions. He has given me leave to pursue the restoration of Project Purity, as I see fit. By aiding you in your travels, I shall fulfill that mission as best I am capable.
Yep, Little Lamplight is the place affiliated with that. So the two, and I didn't get to Little Lamplight until just recently too, so I didn't realize the connection the two had with each other. Marcus, yeah, no, it's you know, we're already at part 29 now in this, so it's been going pretty good. I've been very much enjoying it though, and it sounds like you're kind of at the same spot that I am too, Marcus. At least from when we were chatting last time. Devilian, you said your game is bugged and you can't get the sentry bot and protection to patrol Big Town? I didn't realize you could do that.
Then I shall follow your leave and submit to your command. As James's child, I know I don't need to explain, but I am not your servant. If I do not like the path your actions take, I will return here. Now, let us go forward. Crush the Enclave and fulfill your father's mission.
I think I just picked up my first companion. Besides Dogmeat. Dogmeat will always be my first companion, right? But my first actual human companion.
Yes. What do you require?
Look at this.
In the words of Elder Theus,
Oh my gosh.
a brother well equipped is a brother keeping to his duty.
We must part ways. Okay, let's go. Awesome. I'm super excited. I finally got my first companion. How do I find Dogmeat? Yeah, I was just about to say, if you don't mind spoilers, I'll show you the location of where I found Dogmeat.
Shortages all around, my friend. Make do the best you can.
Okay, so there's Alex, Garza, Scribe Rothschild. Oh, there's Scribe Rothschild right there. So this is the person we need to talk to. Here, I'll pull up the location really quick, since you don't mind the spoilers. So there is a scrapyard. Let's see, where is this located at? Right here. Okay. So in relation to, let's see, if you know where Big Town's at. Well, Megaton's like right here. So if you kind of go northwest from Megaton, it's right located generally in this this vicinity right here, Scrapyard. And once you go there, you'll run into to Dogmeat.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Okay. Vault 87 has a Gek, but I don't know where it is. Actually, we do know where 87 is, but we have to go along with this anyways.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Yeah, I played Fallout 4 also before Fallout 3. The order of the games I've played was Fallout 4, and then Fallout 76, and then Fallout New Vegas, and now I'm on Fallout 3. Once I'm done with this game, I'm gonna go play the Fallout 1, and then after that Fallout 2. I actually really like 76 as well. Man, if I had more time, I probably should set up a kind of a schedule, but I wouldn't mind going back and playing some 76. It was really fun. Would be cool to use a spaceship, Marcus. I don't know if maybe the Brotherhood would have the technology for that. Oh, look, it shows where the vaults are at.
All known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Difficult, you say? I'm pretty sure we can handle it, but why is it difficult, though?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
Ah, interesting. So you said you've played them all besides 76? So I'll say this, Hart. As now like a Fallout fan, and when I think back to 76, there's some things that I think people don't like about 76, particularly that it's kind of like a multiplayer game. I think a lot of people were turned off initially when it launched, obviously with the bugs, but with the fact that there wasn't NPCs to be able to interact with. That's kind of changed quite a bit with a lot of the updates they've released. But when I played through mostly as kind of like a single player game. One of the things besides the combat is probably the best in for me, at least, the funnest to play. I love the way the combat is in 76, but I love the world building in 76. I think the game does a particularly good job, like framing the area around you and how you go about kind of like learning about the area. So for me, one of the big reasons why I play these games is for the lore. I really love the Fallout lore. So I love kind of going around and learning about all the different areas and stuff. But aside from that, there's like a ton of stuff to do in the game too. You can get involved in a lot of different things. So yeah, I got the game for free because I got it through PlayStation Store. Like, it just was one of the free games, and it doesn't cost anything to play, which is good, right? It's like, you know, thankfully Bethesda makes their money off of 76 from like the microtransactions. So, and none of that stuff you really, you know, I don't need to spend real money on it or anything. So the fact that I can just play the game for free whenever, you know, to log into the servers is great. I don't have to have a reoccurring subscription to it, which is awesome. It does get a little challenging sometimes to manage your weight, but you know, if you don't want to pay for Fallout first, that's totally fine. But I would say, like, if you're, you know, if you really enjoy the Fallout series, I would say, you know, wait for the game to go on sale, pick it up and give it a shot. You know, something you may like, you may not like it, but I thought it had a pretty good base game story to it, and some of the other DLC stories that they've added to it I thought were pretty good too. So how do we get through the radiation?
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Hart. I got totally hooked on these games after the TV series came out, because I had never played any Fallout before the TV show came out. And now I'm just like totally stuck on it. Let's see, Marcus, you said now that you know what to do now. You can build a Lego set on Fallout 3. Well, that would be kind of cool. Let's see here. So there's got to be another way.
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
Okay. Interesting. I would have honestly just brute forced it and tried to fucking get my way into Vault 87 from the outside. So I'm glad he told me about the entrance to the caverns, possibly. Well, I guess it's time to find out. I'll go there myself. So there's a vault down there, and you never bothered to investigating it? Let's see, don't you know? Marcus, you asked, when did Fallout 1 come out? I want to say it was probably around 1996 to 1998, sometime around that time frame. I'm not 100% certain. I'm just trying to go off of like memory of looking up, like, I think I've looked up some of the information on the games before, like from Wiki or something like that, or just maybe just hearing folks talk about it when I was watching YouTubes or something. But I want to say it was somewhere in between, somewhere around there. I don't know. I could be wrong though.
No, I'm afraid not. After initial attempts to cross the radiation failed, it was decided to focus our efforts elsewhere. You, however, are free to do as you choose. More exploration may be useful, and I'll certainly be interested in anything you might find.
Okay.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
So, Hart, I'll tell you this. 76 is a multiplayer game, but it's only, like, most of the game does not require you to actually pair up with anybody. Like, you can legit play most of Fallout 76 by yourself. There's a few things that you can pair up with people to do. Like, for instance, one of the things that I do when I join a game, when I first start playing, is I'll join what's called a public team, just because you get added benefits of being in a team. But it's basically just like a party finder thrown up that you just join. You don't actually play with these people or whatever. Just by virtue of being in a party, you get an extra like experience buff or something like that, experience bonus or different things like that. But all the stuff that you'll do, like you can do by yourself. Like you can pretty much play it as a single player game. And then also in Fallout 76, like you don't get settlements the same way that you have them in Fallout 4. Instead, you get something called a camp. And the camp is a place, it's the capability to be able to build essentially what it says, a camp, like anywhere on the map pretty much, as long as, you know, like it'll tell you like where you can and can't put it, right? But once you build your camp, you know, all the materials you get and all the stuff that you can create like you can build your house the way you want it. You know, you just got to collect, like, you got to go collect wood, you got to collect cement, you got to collect steel, you got to collect all your stuff. But, you know, the crafting potential in the game is really good. And I've seen a lot of other people, the way they build their homes and everything like that, and it's pretty neat, you know, the way people design their camps and stuff like that. And you can go to other camps too, and like they have like vending machines that you can buy stuff from. That's kind of how you like sell things and stuff. But the camp's a really neat feature that they threw into there. So to me, it's nice because it's only like one spot that I have to manage. It's not like Fallout 4, which to me became a little excessive with the amount of settlements that you had to. But just really think about managing, like building a settlement, but like you just get kind of like one settlement that you can do. Hey Oddball, how you doing tonight? You'll be in and out throughout the night. Hey, no worries, man. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi though. Yeah, Oddball, I'm just talking to some folks over on the Twitch chat about 76. I think I personally think 76 is definitely worth a play. Like I said, the games, I would just wait for it to go on sale. I ended up getting it for free through the PlayStation Plus, but it might go on sale at some point again. But I just like that it actually doesn't cost any money to play it, which is nice. And it's got a ton of content in the game. I mean, it's crazy how much there is in there. Let's see, we already read through all the... Wait, whoa, hold on a second. Oh yeah, we already read through all this. Okay. I just wanted to check. What's this right here? Activate Liberty Prime operations. Okay, let's see what we got here. Historical records. So this is Liberty Prime. Project summary. Classified eyes only. Well, I guess they let any random citizen like myself come in and read this classified material. Heartbroken. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. So, military contract 38917, codename Liberty Prime. Project goal: no less than the creation of the most powerful combat robot what the battlefield has ever seen, with the express goal of liberating occupied Anchorage, Alaska from its Chinese aggressors. Summary: the United States Army has succeeded in contracting both Robco and General Atomics International to work on their first joint project. The robot they create, Liberty Prime, will be the very embodiment of American military might, a walking, talking, nuke-tossing hero who will remind the world what it means to be a superpower. Fuck yeah, right? I'm fully confident that the presence of Liberty Prime at the Anchorage front line will be to the Chinese what the Hiroshima bomb was to the Japanese in 1945. General Constantine Chase... Okay. Let's see, you said you feel like a lot of people grew up watching builds of Minecraft, but as an adult, you've watched so many settlement buildings, so many settlement builds, and you're just like, wow. Oddball, I'm the same way. Like when I started playing Fallout 4, and I was kind of looking for some tips on how to do the settlement building, you just go on YouTube and just like YouTube like Fallout 4 settlement building or whatever, and like it's insane the type of building that people get into. Obviously some of these people use mods to be able to make their settlements bigger and stuff, but it's just so neat to see like how creative people get with these type of builds and everything. It's pretty awesome. Same thing with the camps in 76 though too. And Marcus, definitely same thing. I would say give 76 a try. It's not too bad. Okay, Capital Post article, June 3rd, 2072. So this is 5 years before the bombs dropped. This is by Walter Streetbeat Monroe, Capital Post staff writer. In startling turnaround from their previous policy of complete covert development, the United States Army has confirmed that they are indeed working on a new superweapon, one designed specifically to crush the Red Chinese invasion force and liberate occupied Anchorage, Alaska, once and for all. Speaking at an Army press conference at the Pentagon, General Constantine Chase stated, quote, "No more secrets. The time has come to lay all of our cards on the table so that the Chinese can see with their own eyes that we've got the winning hand. The United States Army is proud to announce that for the first time in history, General Atomics International and Robco have joined forces to create for this great country a superweapon that will leave every single yellow-bellied red shaking in their commie boots. Unfortunately for our readers, that's as specific as Chase is willing to get. While he and the Army are ready for China to know that the U.S. is developing a new weapon, they're not quite ready to divulge just what it is, or when it will be ready for development. All in due time, all in due time. Rest assured, when this weapon is complete, liberty will come to Anchorage, and hell will follow. Yeah, Oddball. I definitely agree. 76 is a good game that you can definitely solo. And I did have a friend that did play with me quite a bit when I was going through it, and it is fun. I had a lot of fun playing with a buddy of mine going through there, or even just joining some of the like the bigger missions. Like they have like just the random like I can't remember what they're called right now off the top of my head, but like just the random missions that will pop up where you need like a lot of people. And what's nice about it is there's no drawback to joining those. If you die, you don't lose your stuff. You know, you don't really lose anything, right? You can just continuously respawn in those areas while you're a part of the mission that's going on. So it's a good way to be able to get experience. It's a good way to get, you know, new epic weapons and everything like that. It's really fun. Letter to Dr. Bloomfield to General Chase. General Chase, I'm sorry, but you're being completely unrealistic. There is simply no way the robot will be combat ready in 3 months. The chassis is complete and all weapon systems are online, and the voice module has been programmed as requested, but power consumption is still our primary concern, and neither Dr. Honeywell nor Park have yet found an acceptable solution. We had hoped to subcontract Vault Tech and utilize the talents of Dr. Braun, but apparently he's gone into seclusion working on one of their own projects, and they couldn't reach him at this point even if they wanted to, so that's out. Yeah, he was off in some kind of frickin' Looneyville, whatever. I mean, I'd have to go back and relook at some of the stuff with Dr. Braun, but he was definitely involved in some stuff. Let's see, I'll give it to you straight, General. This is the biggest robot the world has ever seen, and we just haven't been able to find a power source small enough and powerful enough to get this damn thing running with all of its systems online. In 3 months, we might be able to guarantee that the robot can walk into downtown Anchorage, but all of its weapon systems will be offline. Maybe he can just step onto the Red Chinese? Dr. Stanley Bloomfield, Project Lead. Pavilion. No, I have run into Braun when we did the simulation in Vault 92, I think it was. I'm trying to remember. Diagnostic reports. Oh wow, we got a couple here. So this is before the bombs dropped too. Let's see here. Do I have a favorite style of game? Whether it's fantasy, something like Skyrim, post-apocalyptic, or futuristic? So Oddball, I would definitely say that fantasy role-playing games have probably been more of a favorite. Like the Final Fantasy franchise has been like one of my favorite franchises. And I've played quite a few of them. I haven't played all of them, but I played quite a few of them. One of the main MMOs that I've played for like the past 5 years has been Final Fantasy XIV. As a genre in general, specifically when it comes to books or movies or even video games, I really love post-apocalyptic. Like a lot of the movies that have to do with like post-apocalyptic or dystopian type environments, I really enjoy them. You know, iRobot, the Fallout TV series was good. You know, Hunger Games was obviously pretty decent. Book of Eli, like a lot of those type of movies that have to do with like a post-apocalyptic, you know, type of scenario or whatever is pretty fun. So like the Fallout games and the storyline of Fallout, like very much appeal to me quite a bit. I really enjoy this type of setting. Here are the results of the latest robot diagnostic. Okay, voice module. Scribe Rothschild is confident that by redistributing power from the weapons and mobility subsystems that we'll be able to bring power management up to at least 67%. Enough to successfully carry out a full activation sequence. Okay. I've not read World War Z yet, Oddball, but I've watched the movie, but I've heard the book is really good too. There's 3 books. It's a 3-book series. That I thought was pretty good. So the first book was called 1 Second After, and it was about a like an EMP that like takes out all the power in like a town in It's across like the U.S., I think, or whatever. But mostly the story takes place in like the North Carolina area, if I remember right. And then they came out with 2 books afterwards. I think it's like 1 year after, and then the year after next, I think, were the 2 books that followed. But yeah, 1 second after was like a really good book series that I really liked. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic of the robot, and here are the results. Okay, so they got voice. It has been determined that the recent feedback spike, which resulted in overall system degradation, was in fact caused by the installation of the new power capacitor, as Scribe Rothschild has suspected. Until further notice, scribes are ordered to cease any and all experiments that involve the rerouting of power from any of the robot's subsystems. Okay. Current. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic of the robot, and here are the results. The weapon systems and internal processors have gone up quite a bit. It is the assessment of Scribe Rothschild that one of the power management issues are solved. Mobility and navigation translation will jump up to at least 50%, well within acceptable operating capacity. Okay. You said if an EMP went off in modern day, it's a good read. And I think in the beginning of the book, like one of the first pages or whatever, like the prologue or something, like before the story starts, I think it says that like this is something that like was a recommended read by Congress or something like that, to kind of give like a hypothetical scenario on what would happen, or like what could happen, you know, to like, you know, the average everyday person, you know, if something like that were to occur, you know, and like the chaos that would ensue and stuff like that. What did I say? Yeah, 1 second after is the name of the book, though. Pretty good. Lead Scribe's Journal. Okay, so we got a few journal entries that we can read here. May 9th, 2277. Another day, another setback. We had tried, of course, rerouting power from weapons to the robot's other subsystems several times, and each attempt ended in failure, thanks to the robot's overly aggressive combat subroutines. It's almost as if there's some hidden pocket of AI that keeps pushing against us and refusing to let anyone drain power from the weapon systems. I guess that shouldn't surprise me, considering why he was constructed in the first place. That's why I began working on the neurodampener in the first place. I was convinced that I could, quote, trick the robot into thinking I had actually redistributed the power from some other subsystem. But the damn thing proved smarter than that, and certainly smarter than me. All I managed to do was fry some of his circuitry again, and then set us back another 3 months. Okay. I'm tired of trying to reroute power like some kind of snot-nosed initiate. I don't care what kind of drain it puts on the scribe's ability to research and maintain the weapons and armor. I'm proceeding with the AVF experiments. If I can successfully create an accelerated vector fusion module similar to the technology that I saw Dr. Lee working on with all those years ago, we'll have our first real chance of getting the robot fully operational. And maybe then the Western Elders will realize our worth. Okay, August 1st. Unfortunately, the accelerated vector fusion experiments haven't gone as planned. Bowditch suffered second-degree burns, and at one point we accidentally channeled so much power to the robot's head laser it discharged and nearly killed Elder Lyons. He was not pleased. Have I ever played the Dishonored series? I have not. That is, I've seen them, but I've seen like the game. Not really any gameplay of it, but I've heard of the games, but I've never played them before, though. Voice emitter test. Voice emitter test initialized. Initiate activation sequence. Can we do this? Insufficient power.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all Red Chinese invaders. Emergency Communist Acquisition Directive. Immediate self-destruct. Better dead than red.
Interesting. That's pretty cool we could see that. You were thinking about playing some Skyrim, Marcus? Skyrim was definitely a fun game.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
I'm thinking about playing Oblivion, because I've already played Skyrim. I've never played Oblivion, but yeah, maybe at some point in the future. Who knows when?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
I might throw that in the mix there. And Oddball, yeah, I'll have to consider Dishonored. I think right now the games I want to try to put on my future list after Fallout's going to be the Outer Worlds and what else was I thinking of? Oh, the Red Dead Redemption games. And I bought the Mass Effect series too. Those, I don't know, we might throw those in the mix somewhere. Courtyard. Let's see, did I talk to all the people up here? I think all the people down there I couldn't interact with. That's just a regular Brotherhood night. Smithy. Take power armor. Oh, we got another terminal in here. Let me see what we got in here really quick. It says it's a dummy terminal, inactive. Okay. Do I have a power armor on me right now? Because if I do... I don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that one there for now because I just don't have the... Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on a second. Here. Let's take this. I forgot I can now give Star Paladin Cross here.
What do you require?
Some, let's see, let's trade.
In the words of Elder Theus, a brother well equipped is a brother keeping to his duty.
There we go. What PC game is the oldest? Ong? Maybe? I don't know if that was considered a PC game back then. That was like an Atari game. I don't know what like the first PC game was. Citadel Lab Terminal, we already activated that. Okay. I think we got everything we need to down here. Let me look at the quest and see what it's telling us. Search for Lamplight Caverns for a way inside Vault 87. Okay. So let's go ahead and head back out. You said Oblivion had spellcrafting, and let's say you learn a regular fireball spell and an ice spike, and you can go to the enchanting table, and for some gold you can make a new spell. Interesting. Get me there. Where in the hell am I at now?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You honor us with your presence here.
I need to find my way out. Oh, great. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just pull up the map. Let's turn back around. I've heard Oblivion had a really good story to it. Let's see. Courtyard. Yeah, we want to go this way. Okay, so let's head to... No. Let's go to Megaton really fast. I need to clear out...
Good to see you.
Clear out the stash. I'm so excited. Oh, wait, whoa. I just saw that flash up. An emergency... Vault 101 emergency frequency? This is the first time this has popped up.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. The new overseer's insane. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is...
I can't remember her name. I feel bad. I'm a horrible friend. Oh God, what was her name? Remember I killed her dad? Let's see here. So, Oddball, you said it's funny playing this versus New Vegas. In New Vegas, let's see, the NCR was such a big player and not so much the Brotherhood. And in this, the Brotherhood is a key player, but there's no NCR. Amato is her name? Okay. All right, so I was talking about this yesterday, Oddball, because actually I was almost talking about the exact same thing. In New Vegas, the main factions that the game kind of centers around, I'm gonna say the main, the two primary factions I think the game centers around is the conflict between the NCR and the Legion, right. And in this game, it seems like the two main factions that the game kind of centers around between conflict, at least from what I'm learning right now, is the Brotherhood versus the Enclave. So, and in both cases, in New Vegas, the Enclave and the Brotherhood was a bit more pronounced. You know, there was a bit more to it, but they were just in hiding. But the Enclave was definitely like, I don't even want to call them the Enclave, actually. I don't even think the Enclave was in New Vegas now I'm thinking about it. I'm talking about the Remnants. I wonder if the Remnants were part of the Enclave. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, it was... it's just interesting, like, how they have, like, the different factions that are more prominent in the games, you know? Okay, so we have to go to Trouble on the Home Front. Ooh, so I got two different quests we can do. We can either go back to 101. The Remnants were former Enclave. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, let's put some stuff up here. My Chinese commando hat, dirty Chinese jumpsuit. Okay, so we got the Enclave power armor. I'm gonna put these up for now. The Eyebot helmet, the party hat. Okay, so how is this doing? Energy weapons and radiation resistance. This is doing okay. I'm just gonna hold on to that for now. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up. Go say hi to Butch. Yeah. You know what kind of stresses me out a bit about this is I think you guys told me that Butch was a companion I can get, and I literally just got my first companion. So I don't know. I'm wondering if I can just hold on to this quest for now, or if it's a time thing. Like, I really kind of want to go do the 87 one, but okay, let's see, what else can we put in here? We can put the Chinese assault rifle up. Hopefully he doesn't remember me beating his mom. Yeah, it was a complete accident, by the way. I was trying to save her. Laser rifle, we'll put that up. Oh, I need to be neutral karma for him. Oh, okay. It's really difficult to stay neutral. I would imagine, yeah. Like, to do a playthrough and stay neutral, like, you would have to do things to, I don't even know how you would do that. Frag grenades, assault rifle, plasma. So, all right, what do I have that is weighing me down so much right now? Scrap metal. Rewar book. Paint gun. Gotta be sugar bombs. Oh, these weigh a ton, actually, now that I think about it. Let's put these suckers up. Now we're down to 172. Okay, what else do we got? The quantum. And the blood packs. Apparel. Ah, I'm keeping this on me. Wondering if I should hold on to this or not. You don't trust Butch at all, Marcus? Yeah, he was an asshole. I don't like him either. Let's see, can I repair... Do I have any Talon Company stuff? I do. Okay, let's take this one out. Repair. Let's talk to you.
Vigilance is necessary.
Trade equipment.
In the words of Elder Theus, a brother well-equipped is a brother keeping to his duty. Lead the way.
Okay, let's do this really fast. So come back to there. Ranger battle armor, we'll repair that with the Talon Company, so that's good. And then the power armor we're gonna go ahead and put up in the stash really quick. Okay, so now we're down to 171. I think this is pretty good because I have the ability to transfer shit off to the Paladin. Yeah, let's look at the weapons really fast. Combat shotgun. Do I have any combat shotguns? I don't. Man. Okay, that's fine. Hunting rifle. Yeah, let's keep that. So we're down. 171's pretty good. Do I have any rads on me? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and remove those and just start off fresh. Remove all rads. Okay. Okay, so I have a decision point that I need to make now. So we have return to Vault 101, or we can go to Vault 87. What's the golden rule? Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every time. You know what's funny is I just started rewatching the Fallout TV series, and I didn't catch that the first time I had watched the watched the show. But as I was watching, I think I just finished like episode 4 yesterday or whatever. And the ghoul he says that. I thought that was kind of funny. Let's go back to Vault 101. Oh, and then we have a note we can read too. The password is Amada. Scribe Elizabeth Jameson to Elder Lyons. Oh, I don't think I read this actually. This is a report to Elder Lyons. Elder, I have read the recent reports on the number of paladins and knights that have not reported in when expected. I understand the chaotic nature of the situation in the field, but tradition demands that each brother who falls in battle have to have their death recorded into the scrolls. To not put forward our best effort to recover proof of who has fallen and who has lived is unthinkable. I understand that every brother is needed for the efforts here at the Citadel and in the city nearby, and to that end, I intend to contract with outsiders in order to recover proof of which our brethren have fallen to the enemy. I will ask that they recover dog tags from any fallen brother that they can find. It is the least that we can do without the resources for a full and honorable funeral for them. You needn't worry about providing rewards for these contractors. I will pay them from my own personal funds. It is well worth it to me to be able to keep both the tradition and not stress the resources for your mission. Yours in steel, Scribe Elizabeth Jameson, Head Librarian, Order of the Quill, DC Bunker. Right. I wonder when Ad Victoriam became a phrase of the Brotherhood, because they haven't been saying it in here. At least I don't think they have it. Okay. Items. Let's see. Let's go back to the world. Vault 101. Man, we have not been back in, let's see, how long? I'm at 59 hours right now. Jesus, man, time is going by so fast. It was like just the other day I started playing. Vault 101. We're dying, assholes. Let's see, help us and let us in. Alright, guys. Learn what happened to Vault 101. Oh man, I already see an enemy in there.
You're on point. I shall back you up.
Buck up, Buttercup. We're going in. Oh, Jesus. What do we have here? Oh, it's just a rad roach. Let me look at something really fast. Weapons. Here, let's put the Occam's razor on there. Okay. Gotta do this quietly. Okay. So we definitely had some deaths. Steve Armstrong. Was this our friend? Stealth boy. And a Vault 101 jumpsuit. Here, let's let me go back to this and we'll put this one up here. Watch out, lady. See, is there any notes we can pick up? And who is this here? Jim Wilkins. I think I remember Jim. Okay. Someone died out here.
Helping the people of the Wasteland is of the utmost to the Lions Doctrine.
Stop right there.
Oh my God.
I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I had messed something up at the beginning of the game with Amada not coming with us, but I'm just kind of assuming that it's just scripted that way, that she does not come with you based off of like what's happening here. So, and I don't think she's a companion, you know. Let's see, where is Amada? So help me if you've hurt her. I need to talk with her. I got her message. I just thought I'd stop back home for a bit. How's the old vault? Don't mind me. I'm just here to pick up some stuff I left behind. I wonder if we should play it coy or if we should come off like pretty aggressive about this. Because last thing we need is to have everyone turn against us right now. But like for instance, Officer Gomez might not know that she sent out a message, right? So if I tip him off that that she sent a message, then that could be bad. Okay. I don't want to betray her trust, you know. We'll go with this one right here. I just need to talk to her. We got her message.
Amada's message?
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
Officer Gomez, you seem like a good guy. So I'm just going to trust that this stays between us, right? This isn't going to turn into a they tell two friends and they tell two friends and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just had a hunch she was in trouble. It's a risk I'm willing to take. What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Let's see, Dad would be horrified to know all of that if he were still alive. That was the Overseer's fault, and he paid for that night. Yeah, he did. Let's see. Dad screwed up all of our lives that day, didn't he? I'm gonna blame it on the Overseer.
He wasn't the only one who didn't make it to morning. It was a horrible, horrible night. Believe it or not, it was Alan Mack who really stepped up in the crisis. Wally's dad really saved some lives and got named the new Overseer for it. Then, just when some hoped he might open the door for good, he declared martial law and said the place would stay sealed off forever.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever.
It's gotta be Butch.
Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Listen, bud. That ain't gonna happen. End Vault 101's troubles. Can you lead me somewhere? Let's see. Why don't the rebels just leave? This is too messed up. I'm leaving again. Just pretend I never came back. We can literally just wipe our hands and be like, well, I'm gonna hit the old dusted trail. Nope. Okay. Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
It's not that bad out there. Okay.
I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
Okay. Let's go see Amada.
Okay. Follow me.
And just so you know, I'm totally decked out in fucking Tesla power armor right here. I'm pretty much a walking badass compared to what you all have seen, so don't try anything. And I got my Wazer rifle. I love the name of that weapon, I don't know why. It's so cool. Alright. They clearly haven't cleaned up the place.
Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Brotch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man.
Freddy?
Because we rule.
Stay back!
Holy crap, you're crazy.
Oh, man.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
Officer Taylor, you almost shot Freddy. Tell me about the rebels. You almost shot Freddy. What happened down here? I don't know which one to choose. What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous. I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. Yes, you do.
All right, buddy. Just take it easy. I gotta find Officer, whatever his name is, Gomez. Where did he go? Okay.
You don't belong here anymore.
Dude, you literally just told me to follow you.
I really shouldn't be seen talking with you, you know. What do you want?
You told me you were taking me to, what's her name, Amada.
Where to?
You need to talk to her.
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
I take it she's in here. Where is she at? They gotta both be over here. Let's see, it says work is work. Is this where we're going?
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Fuck you, Officer Wilkins. Whoa! Dude.
Good riddance.
Alright, well. Blood has been drawn. Gel cell password. Weight 15? Good God. Guess we'll pick it up for now. I might drop it later, though. Alright. Jail cell password. So where's the jail cell at? Admin. Yoda, he shot first, okay? He didn't even want to try to reason with me, so it's totally not my fault. Maybe she's in here. Let's see, what's this thing right here? Desk terminal. Confidential. Top level security only. From Chief Officer, raid on rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out our hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound. Live ammo, zero tolerance. That's Paladin justice if I've ever heard it. Make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see that it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault. Unlock door. I probably shouldn't have done this. I don't even know who's in here. Note added. Raid plans. Mr. Brotch?
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amada and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Oh, Amada is part of the rebels. Okay. Tell me about the rebels.
Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, you know? Like, things been on the uppity up for me. It's been alright. What happened down here?
It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself.
Hey, Nuka King, how you doing tonight?
Watch yourself down here.
Alright, you too, Mr. Broch. Don't get yourself killed. I mean it. I just saved your ass. I haven't had a chance to clear the rest of the facility here, so who knows what we're gonna run into. A weapons locker? Okay. Jail cell password. Okay, I'm being serious. Don't die on me. Let's see, where's this go? Lower levels. So overseer's office. I don't want to go to the overseer's office, so I'm trying to figure out where the hell Amada's at. And I thought what's his name was taking me to her. Uh-oh. My game freeze? Oh, I'm gonna save just in case. It stuttered just for a second there. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good, Nuka King. Just kind of getting back into the swing of things now that the holidays are kind of over, so work and then, you know, all that stuff. Okay, so am I going the right way? What's my quest say? The quest says, so both of them are right here. That's the overseer guy right there. Okay, and that's that dude. We need to find Officer Gomez again. I thought he was taking me to Amada. Then he just kind of wandered off. He's like, wait here. And then he just takes off. And then I go back and talk to him. It's like I never even talked to him. He's like, oh, what are you doing down here? Is this him right here? Okay.
Make it quick.
Take me to her.
We're already headed there.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Yeah, we are going the right way. I don't know why he went up that way. Let's turn on our vault lights so we can see a little better. Ah, this is where I had my birthday at. One that Butch tried to ruin. We showed him a thing or two. Butch. Can you ask me something, Marcus? Sure. Why not?
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
Okay, so I guess we're going this way to the clinic. This is Atrium, but I'm guessing the clinic's up this way.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What happened to Amada's father? Well, so it was a pretty funny incident that actually kind of happened. I think it was in what, my first episode? Yeah, I think it was episode 1. Episode 1 or 2. I think it was in the first episode that I played here when I was in the vault. But let's just say that I tried to be cordial with him, and he didn't like that. And here's Butch too. He's probably a little pissed at us because I was also trying to help his mom, and that didn't go so well either. All right, what makes you think that I came back to help you? Butch is one of your favorite characters? So, they were just saying a little bit ago, Nuka, that apparently I need to have like neutral karma in order to like recruit him as a companion, which kind of sucks because my karma is like I'm way on the good side of the force, right? I think maintaining like neutral would be a little challenging. Let's see, what makes you... I don't really like you, Butch. At least what you did to me earlier. You might be a good guy. We'll see. What kind of help do you want?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Let's see here. No, I'm trying to help the entire vault out.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
What do you do in the vault? He's the vault barber. Let's see. You told him that his mom ate all the rations? Okay, let's see here. Let's see, what happened that night? Let's ask him about what happened the night that we left.
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Optional. Sabotage Vault 101. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. So we can sabotage it and make everyone have to leave. I don't think that's like... I feel like that's like a bad karma type of decision. What do you do in the vault, Butch?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
What do you think you're going to do on the outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
I'm already in the tunnel, Snakes. You gave me the jacket and everything. You have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders are out there. I bet you're a mole rat. I bet you're mole rat chow before you even make it day one out there. Let's see, I'm already in the tunnel, Snakes, buddy.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
Let's see here. So if you do sabotage the vault, it's evil, but everybody is forced to leave the vault. It's the only option to make them all leave. Interesting. Okay. Why should I help you, Butch?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amada anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
Okay.
Catch you later. Maybe.
All right, we'll see how this goes. Where is Amada at? You said she's in the clinic. Where the hell's the clinic? Clinic, here we go. Hey, who's this dude? Oh, it's Mr. Brotch, okay.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
Ah, I did come as soon as I heard you were in trouble. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. Okay.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Okay, you saved my life back then. It's the least I can do. I may have left, but this is still where I grew up, and I can't leave it in chaos. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll do option number 1.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Look at my paladin over there. She is like completely mean mugging Amada. She's like staring her down. Okay, so how did you find that out? See, I found out about that when I left. I guess I should have told you. Like, that's not really a good dialogue option because how the fuck would I have told her after I left? Let's do the first one.
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
Interesting. It sounds like he's gone crazy with power. It needs to be stopped. So why don't you just leave? It's not that difficult, especially now. I hear that some of you have been hoping to go outside. That's pretty crazy too. So why don't you just leave?
It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him.
Okay. Why? I'm curious. I think I have a solution for the vault troubles. I think this option right here is the bad one. Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door. And we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
The more I hear, the less I want to be involved. I'm leaving forever. Goodbye. Good day. Okay.
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs. And he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
I have a solution.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
Yeah, she doesn't look really happy, does she? Okay, I will stop the Overseer. Just watch. You need to understand the dangers outside and why you should stay here. I need to think about this some more. Okay, we'll stop the Overseer. Fuck it, we'll go ahead and do it.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just please be careful.
Well, I don't really want to show him the mutation I have after doing the Wastelander guide thing, so stop the Overseer. You know violence is not my style. Don't worry. I'm not promising anything, but he'll be stopped one way or another. Okay.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Listen, we have never killed anybody in cold blood, okay? It's always been justified, every single time. There's been no accidents, I swear, I promise. I have not been changed by interacting with the people in the Wasteland at all. What's going on over here? Christine Kendall.
Wow, you're back.
Hey, you can't even look me in the face? Tell me about the rebels. Tell me about the rebel scum.
I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too.
How does Darth Vader say it? You are part of the Rebel Alliance. Take her away. What happened down here?
Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad, either.
Well, that's alright. I gotta go now.
Yeah. See you.
See ya. Goodbye, Christine. What do we got in here? Oh, what's this?
How may I serve you, Master?
The medical data system. Freddy Gomez. Freddy's VDS is getting worse. Most days, he can't even get out of bed, and when he does manage to function, Freddy hides behind his insecurities and low self-esteem behind a bully mask. Vault-Tec medical protocols dictate that the prescription of anti-anxiety medication when Vault depressive syndrome is involved. Do I really want to string the kid out on chloropromazine for the rest of his life? I think that's how you say that. Stanley. Stanley continues to suffer from severe and chronic head pain. I've been feeding him aspirin like it's candy, but I'm reticent to give him anything stronger. He blames the lighting in his quarters, and though eye strain is certainly compounding the problem, the headaches are actually a symptom of overwork and lack of sleep. Knowing Stanley and the schedule that the Overseer has him on, the problem isn't likely to get any better anytime soon, so it's aspirin indefinitely. Goodbye, bladder. Let's see. Amada. Once again, the Overseer has insisted on being in the room for Amada's examination, throwing any inkling of doctor-patient confidentiality right out the window. I know that he doesn't trust me, and he never has, but I honestly believe that the reason he attends his daughter's medical appointments is because he doesn't trust her. That's as ridiculous as it is sad. Amada's a great girl, and the chance of her doing something stupid, pregnancy, syphilis, whatever it is so unlikely it's not even worth mentioning. Okay, and then experiments. Experiment 27CE. The cells are still replicating normally, no mutation, thank God. If whatever's out there could penetrate this vault, it can't even begin to imagine what the Overseer would do. What? The cells are still replicating normally? There's no mutation? If whatever's out there could penetrate this vault, I can't even begin to imagine what the Overseer would do. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I wonder what they were testing. Experiment PP216. After, quote, borrowing a few water chips and rerouting some of the power here in the clinic, I've finally been able to affect the latest sample. It's not much, but considering what I've done to work with, a definite step in the right direction. This new experiment was also monumental for another reason. It's the first time that Jonas has assisted me, and he's suspected forever, I know, so it's a guess whatever is inevitable. And his help has been invaluable. I just hope he knows what he's gotten himself into. So I wonder if he was working on the water purification thing with these cells here. Don't know. Okay. Andy?
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy?
Amada's childhood friend. What's your take on this whole situation, Andy?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
Yeah, he's got all this blood all over him. I really don't trust, there's blood all over the place. What happened to all this blood?
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Oh my God. Can you imagine you go to the doctor? Doctor, I stubbed my toe. Well, that looks pretty bad. We're gonna have to amputate the leg. Stand by. It's like, no, wait. Leg gone. Well, that takes care of the sprain, doesn't it? They made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
We'll take a look at it? Okay, we'll go over there. If you're the new doctor, I don't want him to heal me. No.
Of course.
Oh my God. Beatrice, I'm sorry. We're gonna take your jumpsuit. Well. Hey, Satrick, how you doing? Yeah, we are back in Vault 101 right now.
You've got to change the Overseer's mind.
It's good to see you again.
Going, Amada. You just gotta give me a moment. Let's see. Is this Butch?
I never thought you'd be back.
Ready, Gomez.
Good to see you again.
You got shot, didn't you? I can't believe they almost shot you.
I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is gonna turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it.
Tell me about the Rebel Alliance.
The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us, just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault.
Yeah, Andy definitely took someone out, didn't he? Okay, what happened down here?
Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
That sucks, doesn't it? Okay. Gotta go, buddy. See ya. Alright, atrium. So now we need to go see the Overseer. Keep out, authorized personnel only. Doesn't look like we can really get in here at all. Completely blocked off, okay. Butch, what are you just standing there for, man? Go cut someone's hair or something like that. Let's see, you said the tunnel snakes are way better than the Atom Cats. What game was the Atom Cats in? I don't know if I've run across them yet. The Kings were actually a really good...
the Overseer's mind.
I really liked doing all the stuff with the Kings. Like, for some reason, like when I first encountered the Kings, I thought they were gonna be like a really bad gang or what have you, but honestly they weren't too bad. And after doing their quest line in New Vegas, every time I went back into that area, someone always came up to me and was like, "Hey, how you doing there, buddy? King told me to give you this." Oh, and they give you like free stuff. You said the Atom Cats are in Fallout 4? I must have completely missed them. See, I missed so much stuff playing Fallout 4. I definitely need to go back and replay that. Okay, upper level. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the crush on the king. He is the king. It's funny how they actually, like, when you learn about like why they call themselves the king and how they like learned about everything, it's because they like inhabited that building that had all of like Elvis's like background and all of his stuff, you know, and then they just decided to adopt that, you know. Door to Vault 101 sub-level. What's in the sub-level here? Filter room. If you have the caps. Let's see. I take it this is where you go to sabotage the place. Inaccessible, so we can't go that way. Oh, this is where we first learned to shoot the BB gun. That's right. Forgot about this. Let's see. The tunnel snakes are your favorite because Fallout 3 was your first one that you played. Oh, I gotcha. I hate to break it to you, Nuka King, but I'm way older than you, so you're pretty young in my opinion. Filter room. Oh, there's a police baton there? Okay. Oh, what do we got in here? I'm pretty certain this is where we sabotage the place. I just want to like check down here and see what's like down here. But we're going to go talk to the Overseer though, because we're going to try to do this peacefully if we can. Okay, Vault 101 maintenance terminal is locked hard. Interesting. Got a pistol down here. Am I thinking about sabotaging the vault? No, we're not going to. But for the sake of just kind of exploring, I'm trying to just see what else is down here. Alright. God, this is going to be a hard one too. Containing 2 of 10? 10 letters? Good lord. Could be anything. Contingent? No, it wouldn't be that. So it's definitely not something that ends in ing, and it's definitely not something that probably starts with CON just because there's only 2. So it could be generation. 1 of 10 correct. Good lord, man. Oh, ransacking. Monitoring. Let's see. Recruiting. Processing. Specialize. What do I specialize? No, I don't think it would be specialize. Conclusion. No, it wouldn't be conclusion. Strategist. How about this here? So we got the I and the... No, it wouldn't be strategist. Discipline. See, the N's in the right place and the I. Let's try discipline. Oh my gosh. I've never failed one of these and I'm not about to start now. Dud removed. Dud removed. Allowance is replenished. Okay. Let's see here. Am I going to watch season 2 of Fallout when it comes out? They have an official cookbook for Fallout. Interesting. And yes, absolutely, I'm going to watch season 2 when it comes out. It's unfortunate that we can't do like a watch. Well, I don't know how they do watch parties, but like, because you can't like obviously stream it, you know. I guess like you can just watch it at the same time as it's going on, but I think what I might do, like when it comes out, maybe is like is after like an episode, maybe do like a discussion about the episode that came out, you know, and like talk about it or something. I don't know. Okay, so we removed a couple duds. Discipline functional. Let's see about functional. That is, there you go. Okay. What do we have in here? Test hydraulics, test begin water chip service. I should have saved it. Actually, let me see if I can save it really quick before doing this. Okay. When did Fallout 2 come out? Oh man, dude, that one I don't know. I'm gonna say like 98, 99 time frame. Begin water chip service. Hydroponics, fully functional, fully functional. Run systems purge. Impurities purged, cleanliness restored. Okay. I don't think that sabotaged the system. I wonder why you're allowed to do that. It's interesting. Oh, what do we got over here? Frag grenades, we'll take those. Yoink, thank you. Let's see, if you don't know what a dud is, look up on a video later and it teaches you how to hack correctly. So from my understanding, Nuka, like if you look for the brackets, it can either be a dud removal or an allowance replenish, I think. A lot of times what I try to do is I try to start guessing until my allowances are almost done, and then once they're almost done, then I'll start around like using the brackets because I don't want to accidentally replenish my chances. I don't want to replenish the chances like if I hadn't already used the ones that I have, if that makes sense. Okay, let's look at the local map really fast. So I think we got a couple places down here that we haven't really explored. I just don't know if we can get down to there, so but we'll try. It's up there. Yeah. That takes us up, right? We don't want to go... We can go back this way. I think it's blocked off. Maybe that's the reason why we can't get down there. So if we make a right this way. That's where we came out at. Apartments. Ah, I see where we're at now. Okay. Okay.
You don't belong here anymore.
You said, it's Nuka King, you said you usually sabotage the vault to make everyone leave because Oh, you think the overseers are
Helping
crazy?
the people of the wasteland is of the utmost to the Lion's doctrine.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, who's this?
You don't
Ellen
belong here
Deloria?
anymore. You're back again?
Oh man, she doesn't seem happy. Tell me about the rebels.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. It's all kind of blurry for me, but I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
Was this Butch's mom here? I think it was, wasn't it?
Yes, you do.
Alright. Thanks for nothing, lady. I'm pretty sure this was Butch's mom. Try to do a good deed and save her, and what do we get? Attitude. Attitude in return. Who's this? Pepper
Why
Gomez?
can't you just leave us alone? Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible. The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels.
Oh, that's the correct way, though. By removing them. I'm gonna see if I can talk to the overseer. It won't, I guarantee you it won't affect my karma too much if I do it this way, but...
Why? I don't know that I should be talking with you.
I wonder if you remove them all, I wonder if you can find them out in the wasteland later on, you know?
It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it. With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again.
Oh wow, they can get captured? Interesting. She can get captured. Marcus was asking earlier, I wonder what happened to Amada if she went to the wasteland. I wonder if we have a quest to be able to go save her then. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Who do we got? Is that...
Leave me alone.
Pepper? Fine. Get out of here, woman. Let's see. I'm trying to be nice here and cordial, but you're really pissing me off.
You're on point. I shall back you up.
I don't have my weapon drawn right now, lady. So let's not get too hasty here, all right? We don't want to have any accidents. Oh, who's this? Wally Mack?
You don't belong here anymore. Oh boy, are you in trouble? What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this. You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
You watch your mouth, buddy.
Yes.
We're about to have an accident right here. I'm taking your stuff, by the way. All of it. Okay. Amada's the only one that is. Yeah, they're not really too friendly with me, are they? Like, no one's, like, happy to really see me. I mean, I guess not. Like, I just picked up and left, you know? Let's see. Storage. Dude, I'm totally lost right now. Who is this? Chip Taylor's dead. Chip Taylor? He didn't make it. So, and you said Butch, he's not only bad, or sorry, he's not bad, but only in the beginning is he bad. Okay, so we're back here at the main entrance now. So now we need to figure out how to get up to the Overseer, which I think was, let's see, this way to the upper levels. Yeah, no, they're going to have some accidents, I'm telling you. We have lots of accidents. So there's two different types. We have the accidents that happen, which are total accidents, not intentional. And then we have Paladin Justice, right? But we only execute Paladin Justice on somebody if they actually deserve to be, you know, executed. Let's see here. You said Paul's Wally Mack is unfriendly. You said Paul, he's natural. You said natural? It's very rare, and as you can save her, you've never encountered it, but it is possible. Okay. Oh, it's pretty... Okay, so it's something that could just kind of happen, but it's not something that actually does happen. So let's see. We get... I remember seeing the Overseer's office around here somewhere. It's right here. All right, what do we got in the Overseer's office? This is a really weird looking Overseer's office, by the way. Like, you go into the other Overseer's offices and the other vaults, and they're laid out a bit differently, you know.
Make no mistake. Your father would be proud of what you've done.
Overseer's office key. You've had accidents at Tenpenny Tower. Man, guy can't even make his bed correctly. And he's the Overseer? Let's see what's over here. Oh, I'll take the bobby pins. Oh, you mean you can't join the Enclave? I was wondering if you could join the Enclave. Here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Let's see. I was wondering if you could join the Enclave in this game, like if you could side with them, you know, so like in Fallout New Vegas, right? Like you have the option to be able to do like either the Legion or the NCR or a couple different ones, right? But you can actually join with the Legion. So I thought maybe in this game that there was a possibility that you could join the Enclave like later on down the road. I don't know. It was just kind of a thought, at least anyways. I haven't got that far in the story though, so I guess we'll have to see later on. Open locker. That one's... Let's see. Overseer's Terminal. Let's read this really fast. I don't think I got a chance to read this before. Oh, there's a tunnel too? Hold on a sec. Let me do this really fast. Let's save it. Okay. View external contact report. The Vault recently received unexpected radio contact over the governmental Vault Tech frequency from an organization calling itself, quote, the Enclave. Ooh, interesting. Governmental codes are valid according to the Vault's ancient records, and the Enclave put forth an offer of amnesty and unity with the official remnants of the American government in exchange for access to the Vault and its data stores. They claim that our Vault passwords no longer match the records, preventing them from extending their offer in person. After brief negotiation, I have refused entrance to this, quote, Enclave. I cannot trust my Vault and its inhabitants to an unknown factor, much less that would so gallantly suggest abandoning our Vault's great mission. All the more reason to prevent the rebels from opening the Vault and to the likes of them. Interesting. Let's see here. You said Jones Soda sells real Nuka-Cola Victory? Really? I was going, I think I had one on Etsy or something like that, but I was trying to see if I could find a place that actually sells like Nuka-Cola bottles. I think I found some on Etsy, but I'll just have to go and check out Jones Soda. I don't drink any soda, like in real life. I gave it up, I think, probably about 8 years ago now. You know, I mean, it's Nuka-Cola, right? Like, you got to try it once. View security dossiers. The Rebels. An alliance of rebels has formed in my Vault and dedicated to the wholly destructive goal of reopening the Vault to the outside world. Amada and Edwin Broach are the leaders of the band, and with those ridiculous tunnel snakes making up its muscle, along with a handful of other youths and naive idealists. Attempts to isolate and demoralize the group are proceeding apace. Edwin Broach has been jailed for his attempt to lead a direct attempt to open the Vault's door, and their members have been holed up in an old clinic and schoolroom. Their dwindling food and proximity to the dangerous Dr. Andy are sure to drain the morale from their rebellion until they give up and are welcomed back into our happy family again. Okay. View scouting reports. 2241, February 10th. As our tests suggested, the immediate vicinity of the Vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Radex with us in all future surveys. but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless, and the town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants which appeared to be to confirm Mackey's theories of mutation due to the extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that the human civilization still survives despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, whose inhabitants are somewhat wary at first and soon welcome us into their town. I think I've already read all this stuff, but I can't remember. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton, and we learned a great deal about the Capital Wasteland, as the area around Washington D.C. is now called. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization, but it seems that the giant ants are the least of the dangers in this new world. We agreed that it was prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors and continue to collect information until we return. So how am I liking Fallout 3 so far? I actually have been really, really enjoying this game so far. One of the things that I'm how should I say it? I wish that I've been able to run into more side content in the game. I think I got to a point to where I started running out of like side quests to do and just kind of the general exploration. From what you all have been telling me is that this game put much more focus on having to explore and find the side content as opposed to kind of having it like, I don't know, with New Vegas, it seemed like every time I went to some new areas, like there was always some, you know, something that they would give us, right? But here it seems like it's been a little bit more difficult to find, but overall, like I really love the story so far. It's been pretty good. Ann Palmer, Survey Team Leader, 2241. Okay, Exhibit A, this is the ants. I think I've already seen these ones, so back. Vault Tech instructions. Letter from Dr. Stanislas Braun. A letter to the Overseer from Stanislas Braun. If you are reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated, and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations, you are now a vital part of the most ambitious program we've ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental procedures assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these procedures in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC. Please see... Okay, I've already read that one before. Attachment A. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC. Yep, that's true. Okay. The scientific entry of the GEC. It's quite simply the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec. A terraforming module capability of creating life from complete lifelessness. So after riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new earthen paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clean water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with the GEC module. You said the Jones Soda had came out with the Fallout TV show? Oh, okay.
Well, look at who came crawling back home.
Overseer Mac.
What's the matter? Homesick? Outside not everything it was cracked up to be? Or was it just that Daddy didn't want you anymore? Too bad. You're not wanted here. You're scum.
Okay, let's see. You're the one that's been holding people hostage. Okay.
Is that what they say? And you believe them? Ha! Why, if it weren't for me, they'd go outside and die in seconds flat. They're just caught up in the idea of a change is all. Now I'll make this easy for you. You can walk away and let me handle the vault, or I can put you down like a rabid dog. Your choice, kid.
Does he know who he's talking to? Does he like see what the hell I'm wearing? What I'm equipped with? Who I have with me? Like the situational awareness of this guy, he must have a perception level of like -5. Marcus, I feel the same way. Like streaming and chatting with you all has really helped kind of like I think, how should I say this? Like the community has really, you know, connecting with the Fallout community has been like really great playing these games. So I'm thankful for you all that join and come chat with me while I'm streaming. Okay. I just want to know why you won't open the vault. I agree with you. Let me get the rebels to stop. Be reasonable. You need to open the vault. I think I'll just kill you. Okay. Why do you not want to open the vault?
Most of the people in here will just get themselves killed out there. You know that better than anyone. But down here, they've got a safe life. And while we're down here, I'm in charge. Like the goat said, to whom we owe everything, including our lives. The Overseer, and that's me.
This guy's pretty pompous, isn't he? You need to open the vault, guy. Let's see if there's one thing we can agree on. It's Fallout and our love for it. That's absolutely true.
You know what? I hear the last Overseer tried being reasonable about things, and you killed him for his efforts. I think I'll skip the reasonable thing and just kill you now.
Oh, God, man.
Targets acquired.
Thought I heard something.
Where?
I didn't even get a chance to shoot him. Paladin Cross took him out. Okay. Well, we stopped the Overseer. Couldn't do it without violence, but you know what? We'll take his stuff, though. I gotta do a few things really quick. Apparel. It's, oh, man. Let's see, we got 2 utility jumpsuits. So we'll go ahead and utility with utility. Alright, let's look at all these vault jumpsuits that I got. Let's see, security armor. Security armor. Ooh, I can repair a battle armor with the security armor? Hell yeah. Let's see, ranger battle armor. Oh, bullshit. Guess you can't. Yeah, I probably picked the wrong dialogue options. But, you know, I have a pretty bad record when it comes to dealing with the Overseers, you know? Security armor. Okay. I saved us a few. Yep. Alright, he's gone. What's down here? Was I ever able to go down here before? I don't think so. Maybe we did. Open door to Vault 101 entrance. Okay. Well, let's see. What's my quest tell me to do? The quest tells me to talk to Amada. So let's go back and talk to Amada. I wonder if all the guards are going to be like hostile.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
What the hell? That was weird. Guy was talking me through the wall. Okay, so let's see. How do we get out of here? What was this right here? The lower level? Reactor. Let's see, reactor. Atrium. I think it's this way. Yeah, here we go.
What have you done?
Butch. Oh, I didn't check the classroom, did I? Oh, who's this over here? Old Lady Palmer?
Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age. Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there. My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer.
All right, lady, don't worry. Things should hopefully be a little better.
It's good
Susie Mack?
You're alive! I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families, but we just can't keep living down here forever. A lot of security got wounded.
This sounds
and
like
worse.
the same voice actor
In all the
that
confusion,
does Moira.
we still don't know who's responsible for some of them.
I killed the overseer. Might as well let everybody be free. Sabotage the vault, yeah. But it didn't give me bad karma for killing him, though. They're just going to have to figure out democracy now and elect somebody new. Oh, what's over here? We got a stim pack. I didn't even see this. Let's take the stim pack and the other stim pack. Okay, where's Amada at?
I just heard what you did. It was terrible, but I guess it had to be done. What's more, some of the people are saying I should be the new overseer. It's all so sudden.
Okay, I'm sorry it had to end this way, but now the vault can have a real leader. Let's see, that's the way things have to go. Now do the right thing for your vault. It shouldn't be a surprise. I said I'd kill him. Let's see, now the vault can have a real leader.
I'm sure you did everything you could to find another way. I know how stubborn he is. How stubborn he was. But you're right. We don't have time to grieve. The vault needs a leader now. That makes the rest of this even harder.
I did what had to be done, and I'd do it again if it was necessary. I've got a bad feeling I know where this is going.
I realize that, and I don't blame you. If you hadn't been here, maybe one of us would have done the same. You saved us. But that doesn't change the fact that you killed the Overseer in cold blood to do it, and I can't let that sort of thing stand here. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Man, she's kicking me out. After all we've done, leave Vault 101 forever. Let's see here.
Hello. What have you done?
Oh my god, now everyone's pissed at me. So, Nuka King, you said you usually sabotage the vault because no matter what you do, they push you out anyways, even though you're still a hero, so it's better to just get a little bit of bad karma, send them out into the wasteland.
Hello. Goodbye.
Glad to see you here.
We'll meet. I survived the night, but I get the feeling there's change in the air. Don't know if it's good or bad, though.
Well,
oh,
I
what's
guess
this
it could
down
be
here?
worse, but if I know Father, he's not just going to change his mind on this.
Will do, Amada. You watch out for yourself, too.
Did she just
Will
say,
do.
if I
Me
know
too.
Father, he's not going to change his mind? Dude, your dad's dead. I killed him.
What have you done?
Okay, let's see if we can talk to Butch and tell him to get out of here. Tell him to leave.
It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Yep. Keep cutting hair, buddy. That's all you're good for. Well, hopefully,
You are a credit to your father.
who's this?
Go on, get out.
Go on, get out.
We're getting kicked out of here. Let's leave.
Good to see you.
We didn't want to come back here anyways. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. How do we get out of here? Security. Overseer's office. Wait a minute. Systems room. So it was just the one dude here. Who was it? The ash pile? Officer Wilkins? Yeah, Officer Wilkins didn't like us too much. Where in the hell am I going?
You don't belong here anymore.
Yep. I'm leaving. Goodbye. We're done with Vault 101. Really? Really? This is what they leave me with? A fuck you? They must have, like, specifically left that. You killed our overseer. Boo-hoo. Wah. Let's see. What was in here? I come in here and they say, hey, help us out. We're in a lot of... Oh, ow.
You're facing superior weapons and training. Submit.
You know, they're like, hey, help us out. We're having a lot of problems. So I go deal with the problem. They're like, we didn't want you to deal with the problem that way. Now get out of here. Let's see here. You do have to go down to the utility room if you want to do it. And you have to purge the system and it will blow up the air and it will run out. And they will run out of the vault. So was I in the right area to actually sabotage the system? Because I don't, I don't even know if I was in the right area. I thought I was in the right area, but who knows? Oh, okay, here's the exit right here. Can you still... I wonder if I can still sabotage the place.
You don't belong here anymore.
Let me see. Okay, let me look at the... It's in the reactor area, right? Sub-level? I guess the question is, how the hell do we... That's inaccessible. Filter room. I mean, this place looks like it's about to blow anyways. This can't be safe. They got like... Oh, who's this guy?
You don't belong here anymore.
I don't know if I can sabotage it at this point. That's inaccessible. Like, you would think it would be down here in the filter room somewhere. I went past it going... Oh, okay, hold on a second. So I need to go by the diner somewhere. Go back to the diner area. Just go back down the door and go down into the basement. There's a terminal. I think there might be a little bit of lag. Let me see if I can find the diner. So here's the diner.
Hey, be more careful.
All right, hold on a second. So if I'm at the diner, you're saying right, turn downstairs. It's down there by the diner where you had your birthday. Okay, so like I'm at the location where the birthday was at. It's the utility room by the diner. that takes me back up. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of lag between where I'm at and where you guys are watching me, so I'm trying to, this takes me over by the apartment. Atrium. Reactor. So here's the stairs. On the terminal on the other side of that. So I take it it's not through here to the sub-level. It's back this way somewhere. Let's see, so let me go back to the diner. There's a terminal inside that room. Oops, I'm running the wrong way. Hold on a second. Reactor. There's a terminal inside this
You don't belong here anymore.
room. Oh shit, someone's dead over here. Janice Wilkins, I didn't even see her. I didn't go past it. It's in the terminal right. Let's see, there's this terminal right here, but I can't interact with that one. That's where the old lady's at. It was in the room that I was just in. Okay, let me go back to the diner. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop in the diner here for a second. Oh, the one that Stanley was in. Okay. I know which one you're talking about now. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Oh, hello.
Make no
So I messed with this. Begin water chip service. Service disabled. See vendor.
mistake. Your father would be proud of what you've done.
Okay, let's look around here. So when I came here the first time and messed with it, I was able to begin the chip service, and then I did something else to it as well. But I must have not fully completed it, and I'm pretty sure, like, because I'm done with the quest, like, it's probably not going to let me do it now, you know? So that's all right though. What's the quest tell me to do now? It should tell me just to leave Vault 101 forever. For level, let's see, how the hell do we get out of here again? Place is a maze, man. Oh, hold on a second. There's also in Dad's office where his doctor, if you look on the wall, you can pickpocket a quote on the wall, and he's got a holotape. A holotape there? Really? Oh. Let's see, where the hell is Dad's office at? Was his office the clinic? Let's see, that was back over here, right? All right, hold on. Let me go find the clinic really quick. Let's see, apartments, cigar lounge, common room, gentleman. Let's see, where's the clinic at? Storage room. Hold on, I'll find it, I think. Ladies. Diner. Where the fuck is he a clinic at? Okay, I'm totally lost again. I hate this place. Let me see. It's not in the upper level, I know that for sure. Gentlemen. That's storage. Let's see what's over here really quick. Oh, okay, I can find it from here. I know where I'm going this way.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Let's see, reactor, atrium. It's up this way. So we gotta go this way.
I never thought you'd be back.
Clinic.
What have you done?
So you can pickpocket. You can pick a lock. Sorry.
Hey.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know this was here. Bottle caps, home sweet home, and schematics for a rocket launcher. Let's listen to the note really quick.
Well, here we are, nestled all safe and snug inside Vault 101. It's so cold down here. Colder still with Catherine gone. Oh, Catherine. I so wish you were here with me. How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child. But this is our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully. But I've dealt with worse.
Yeah, I totally would have missed that. Unless you sabotage the vault, it's not missable.
Vigilance is
How may I
advised.
serve you, Master?
Alright. I think we've had enough of Vault 101, so let's get out of here now.
Sorry to see you go.
I just gotta remember my way out. Ah, thank you for the tip, by the way, Nuka.
Go ahead and start something. I dare you.
No, we're out of here. Oh, man. Tunnel snakes rule. All right, should be it, huh? Yep, they're closing it off on me. So now we can no longer get back in. You don't know the new entrance password. They blocked me. What didn't you know? The old man was the main character. All right. Well, that solves that, huh? Let's see here. Unless you sabotage, that's the only way you can go back. Yeah, I guess we're done with Vault 101, huh? All right. All right. I am over time right now, so that was a little bit of a sidetrack. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I didn't know that that was going to pop back up, so it was kind of interesting to be able to go back in there and kind of see what happened. So, unfortunate that I couldn't resolve it peacefully, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. But, hey guys, I gotta head out for the night. Thank you. Appreciate you watching and hanging out. And next time, I think we will get back on track and go to explore Vault 87 if we can find our way there. So, I hope you all have a great evening, and we'll catch you later, okay? Have a good night, y'all. Oh, it's no worries, Nuka, but maybe next time I play it. So, have a good night, though. We'll catch you later, okay?